Right now for Nigeria, anywhere where you see laughter, just laugh first before you ask what's funny. Once you see where laughter is, begin to laugh first, enjoy yourself. Because very soon laughter goes scarce for the country. Laughter will come go extinct. They come the reporter for news. In 2023, there used to be laughter. Now the place now where we they head to. Very soon, if you just they walk out for road, they smile, the police go stop you. Hey, what's funny? Why are you laughing? The country funny for you. Now the place now where we they head to.
We must learn it.
I wake up, see say they don't increase fuel price. 620. I asked them, the 620 now for obedience. I've been now for all Nigerians. Make Akuku know whether the people wait talk say obedience go see shaggy. Whether they increase the fuel pump for only obedience. The fuel attendant talk say, now everybody for Nigeria. I say, okay. If you see line up, you no go know who be APC and PDP. They line up for fuel, and the fuel not even there. Everybody eye big. If you look people face now, they no go talk, but they hear waiting, then they talk. Be like these people, they dish us shaggy, batch by batch. If you chop finish, you go dish another. Be like NYSC certificate, batch by batch.
You have to have capacity.
Go they collect a mass call up letter. Be like shaggy, they one side, they peep. Go they chop her. Once we don't chop the first shaggy finish, we don't, as they try me, we chop and finish. Shaggy go call her for phone. Excuse me, sir. I say yes. On check, over. Say yes, sir. They don't they chop the first shaggy finish. Say, are you sure? Make sure. Say yes, sir. Now the last one they want to finish. Dish them the other one immediately. Dish them that shake immediately. They go just dish and give us. With the complaint say, they want use 70 billion take repair furniture. We never even talk that one finish. Now they serve us 620 for a price. Everybody go buy horse. Our means of transportation for this country go soon change. Very soon now, people go use their hand. They uninstall their AC for them. Now people come out and talk say, we are going to protest. You are who? When you talk say, this one is our own. This one is good. God, they are go protest.
You have to have capacity.
When would they talk? When would they tell all of us now? When we join hands together. Now we had opportunity. Good opportunity.
We must.
She na shege na Peter Obi this. We go show Peter Obi shege. We go show Peter Obi how they take the play politics. You go know say politics Nigeria no be anamura. True Nigeria no be. Who can't they suffer the fuel price? Now they know. Now they know what they tell on. What we are saying is that the country belongs to everybody. If Shege come, you go hit everybody left, right, and center. You no one know who you be. You no one know who your papa be. You no one know who you vote for. Shege will be like bullet. You just shoot up. Mamma mia!
I'm a trader. I'm not a trained economist. Trained economists can tell you about debt to GDP, debt to this. I'm talking about debt to your revenue. That is the crisis.
Yeah, but what of the finance
act.
You're just changing and saying, oh, people should pay more VAT, people should pay more this and everything. It is the same people, the same 8 million people that are already impoverished that you're going to take this VAT from. You're not going to create it for. It's me and you. When they say the VAT has increased, even it's you that is going to pay more for the goods. The VAT is not going to, God is not going to add additional money to Nigeria. It is you that is going to pay that bill. So when they say these things as if, oh, if they pass a law, then somebody is going to bring it from nowhere. It is the same impoverished Nigerians. It's like so when they tell you, say, oh, our tax revenue to GDP is low. It's low because it's very simple. The only thing that makes tax revenue to increase is that the economy is productive. People are employed. The more job you can create, the more revenue you can get. If SMEs are working, they can generate money. But you cannot tax people who are impoverished, people who are in my village doing nothing. You cannot tax them. So if you like pass any law, it doesn't make any difference. You're not going to create new money. It's the same people that are going to pay this VAT. It's the same people that are going to do this. And the more you're doing this, you're increasing the cost of goods. And without disposable income, people will buy less. It's simple. Go to market now. I said, I'm a trader in the market now. Nobody's coming even this Christmas. Nobody's buying anything. People will come and buy. Those who used to, last year, 3 years ago, people used to come and buy 8,000. He buys a bag of rice. Today that is 20. The person comes 3 of them because their income have diminished. They buy 3 and share. So they're not going to change. You're not creating new people. The only way to get new funding is that these people, you pull these people out of poverty. So when people talk about GDP, debt to GDP, it is wrong.
What people don't understand, and I think the media should understand this, when government roll out certain programs and policies, you see, I read in the headlines, oh, federal government to... That is not the story. The story should have been federal government rolls out funds to further enslave Nigerians. When they see such, I mean, when I was editor of Insider, The Source, those are the kind of headlines that I can. You don't come, there is interpretative journalism. You are a Nigerian. Government says it's going to give 8,000 naira to family, 45,000 naira to about 5 people in 6 months. We only want people to trade that money, which a professor of law, Oshibanjo, was distributing, going to markets. What a shame. What a shame we have in this country, where a professor of law can be reduced by Buhari, who barely went to school, who struggled to look for a school certificate. He sent Oshibanjo on a white goose chase, going to markets and giving 2,000 to people, women selling tomato and pepper. And the rest of us, we are laughing. Today, the tiger that was destroyed yesterday, if you don't tame that tiger, the tiger will enter your bedroom. Who brought Buhari? It is Tinubu himself. Before our very eyes. And Tinubu told us that it is now his turn to preside over the affairs of Nigeria. We all thought that the man has a different approach. But what we have seen so far is really not more ruthless policies. More vicious and ruthless policies. This is not about wherever you come from in this country, whether you are a Yoruba man, an Igbo man, it's no longer about tribe or religion. It's about class interest. These individuals are protecting their own class. And they are determined to do it at the expense and at the blood of Nigerians. And that's why CLO is saying today that enough is enough. 8,000 naira is an insult. If you like, 8,000 naira, we did the math, the arithmetic a few days ago. Each member of the National Assembly, from 1999 till date, which law has the National Assembly passed that moved poor Nigerians, that took poor Nigerians from the poverty noose to a situation where they can feed themselves? China, with a country of 1.48 billion, every year the Chinese take 100 million people out of poverty. It is there. Check the records. Look at the data. Look at the figures. It is there. Then people will come and tell us they are a class of 1999 when Governor Tinubu was governor. We were also governors. They are not telling Nigerians what did they do with the power they had for 8 years as governors. They are not a class. It has not been. So they are telling Nigerians that they are back. Their man is back in power. Therefore, they themselves they are back. And the rest of us are watching. Let me tell you, the next few months, if Nigerians do not do something about this group of people, calling themselves, they are rulers, not leaders, calling themselves leaders, quote and unquote. Where is the palliative? Where is the palliative that was promised? People thought that Tinubu would come and say, okay, in the first 6 months, we are going to fix 2 of the refineries to work. Okay, we are going to do this number of roads. Nigerians should be able to drive on roads. I remember when Goodluck Jonathan and I think whatever, they increased fuel prices. We just imagine. We saw Rufai buses in Abuja. We saw a semblance of intervention. What we have just seen here, we thought we had entered a one-chance bus, which in Lagos they call it Kumbi bus. This one is a long-seater bus with Tinubu. But if he thinks Nigerians have been conquered, he should wait for us. We are not conquered. We are not a conquered people.
Please,
Now to this day.
Let me also talk about this. Talking about 8,000, I want to ask, how much do we need to complete Nigeria?
CLO is a human rights and pro-democracy movement. That is what CLO stands for. We are not a labor movement. In the past, we have had to build coalition with the NLC and all of that. If there is need for coalition, as time goes on, we will definitely do that. But for the purposes of information, the CLO is part of JAF, Joint Action Forum, which already is ongoing, and we will develop JAF strong enough to be able to confront this octopus that is confronting Nigeria to suck all of our blood. We will not allow it, as I said. And then Abdul Razak from STV said, why are Nigerian leaders not sacrificing? Only the poor people do. Yes, why would they sacrifice? they just feel that. You see, when a man slaps you and you walk away, he comes again, he slaps you on the other cheek and you still walk away. The next thing he's going to do is to think of cutting a pound of flesh from you. So what is happening? People are being killed in Plateau, killed in Benue, everywhere. Taxes are being imposed. Nobody is saying anything. We are paying. Salaries remain where they are. If I 18,000, I don't know how many states that pays 30,000. Tinubu is saying, oh, he's considering a 200,000 naira minimum wage. What is 200,000 naira? Even as we speak, 200,000. A dollar now exchanges for close to 80,000 naira.
800,000.
No, $1. Sorry, $100. Sorry, $100. 83,500. That's $100, which means Tinubu is telling you that what he can pay is about $250, assuming he even pays 200,000 naira, which I know is also diversionary. This government will never, maybe at best they will say we've increased national minimum wage to 50,000, and everybody will applaud.
Who will agree to that?
And then the state governors will come with their politics. You know, we don't have money, we don't have this, and they will just be dancing around the issue. Look, we may be laughing, we are not joking here. The issue is this: what is confronting us is a clear and present danger to the issues of our existence and to the existence of democracy itself. There is also a conversation around the issue whether even democracy is what Nigeria should practice. Whether this model of democracy that we are practicing, where you have 109 senators with their fat bellies sitting down there, and you have 360 House of Reps members who just look at how they did their election, how they could not even elect a leader from among themselves independently, that the leadership of the National Assembly has to be dictated and imposed. And from that moment, you know that Nigerians are in for it. Because what happened under the leadership of Ahmed Lawan, where they just raised the gavel and say, anything Buhari brings, we will put it there. And we thought it's a butt of joke. You go to social media, they were doing, and people are paying a heavy price for that. Now, before our very eyes, we have another regime of Just bring anything to us, we put it out there. Tinubu sent the supplementary whatever to just do budget, get the loan. They just approve. Even before they approve, they shared it. They've said 70 billion is coming to themselves. And Nigerians are looking at these people. We work on this and they say, what is CLO doing? CLO should do something. This is CLO sitting down here. We also have flesh and blood. But it takes, they said, cowards die many times before they are dead. That the good is often intact with their bones. If you are a coward, you are going to die many times. If you think, oh, let me just manage, maybe the next day things will get better. We can all see before our very eyes that it's not getting better. It's getting worse. Yes, Unka, my good friend, editor of Telegraph, says, what strategy does the CLO have to deal with the issues? This is one of the strategies. Enlightenment, public advocacy is one of the strategies. And of course, I will not want to tell the media or the public the other strategies, because we know you are a media. You will tell us your strategy, you publish. So it's no longer a strategy. A strategy known is no longer a strategy.
Fellow Nigerians, this is just the beginning.